The Iran-America conflict has been ongoing for decades, marked by deep-seated tensions, proxy wars, and diplomatic confrontations. Here's an overview of the key events and factors shaping this conflict. Roots of the conflict, 1950s–1979. The conflict traces back to 1953 when the US and the UK orchestrated a coup to overthrow Iran's democratically elected Prime Minister, Mohammad Mossadegh, who had nationalized Iran's oil industry. The coup reinstated Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, who ruled as a pro-Western authoritarian. The Shah's regime was supported by the US, leading to growing resentment among many Iranians, particularly because of the perceived Western interference in Iran's affairs and the Shah's repressive policies. The Iranian Revolution and hostage crisis, 1979–1981. The conflict escalated dramatically in 1979 when the Shah was overthrown during the Iranian Revolution. Ayatollah Khomeini, an anti-American cleric, became the leader of the new Islamic Republic. Later in 1979, Iranian students seized the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, taking 52 American diplomats and citizens hostage for 444 days. This crisis led to a complete break in diplomatic relations between the two countries. The Iran-Iraq War and U.S. involvement, 1980–1988. During the 1980–1988 Iran-Iraq War, the U.S. supported Iraq under Saddam Hussein, providing intelligence and military aid, although it also engaged in secret arms deals with Iran, Iran-Contra affair. In 1988, the U.S. Navy clashed with Iranian forces in the Persian Gulf, leading to one of the largest naval battles since World War II. Nuclear program and sanctions, 2000s present. Concerns over Iran's nuclear program have been a major point of contention. The U.S. and its allies feared Iran was developing nuclear weapons, leading to international sanctions aimed at crippling Iran's economy. In 2015, Iran and the P5+1, US, UK, France, Russia, China, and Germany, signed the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, where Iran agreed to limit its nuclear program in exchange for sanctions relief. However, in 2018, the U.S. under President Trump withdrew from the deal, reinstating sanctions and escalating tensions. Recent escalations, 2019 present. In January 2020, the U.S. conducted a drone strike in Baghdad, killing Iranian General Qasem Soleimani. This act brought the two nations to the brink of war, with Iran retaliating by launching missile attacks on U.S. bases in Iraq. Since then, the conflict has involved cyber attacks, proxy warfare, and diplomatic standoffs. The Biden administration has made some attempts to revive the nuclear deal, but tensions remain high, particularly with Iran's continued nuclear ambitions. The Iran-America conflict is not over. While there have been periods of reduced tension and diplomatic engagement, such as the JCPOA negotiations, conflicts and disagreements persist. Key issues include Iran's nuclear ambitions and the associated international sanctions, its role in regional conflicts and support for proxy groups in the Middle East, and diplomatic relations, which remain fraught with mistrust and periodic flare-ups. The conflict evolves with changes in leadership, geopolitical shifts, and ongoing regional dynamics, making it a continuing and complex issue.